show that tells good news. See what I did there? No? Oh, okay. Anyways, like always, boy, we have a doozy of a show for you today, and you should not forget, if you want to follow us, you can do so by going to our social media pages. You can see the details below. Like always, how about some news? Now, as we have gone throughout this show, one of, if not the most recurring topic is the pandemic and its effect on the church. Now, we all know that due to social distancing, a lot of congregations and meetings have become virtual thanks to technology. Now, even though this has been an amazing thing, and thanks to it, many people have actually heard the good news, it hasn't come without its challenges. Now, one main thing being baptism. I mean, if you think about it, you can't really baptize someone while maintaining social distance. Well, unless you have the absolute longest arms in the world. But anyway, even though this has been such a huge challenge, it seems that things are taking a turn for the better. For more on this, we turn to our Zimbabwean correspondent, Unique Zimuto. Take it away, Unique.
Baptism means we turn from the old life of sin to a new life in Jesus Christ. With the COVID-19 lockdown and restrictions, baptism had been postponed until further notice. In August, when the lockdown restrictions were lifted, many souls had been waiting eagerly for their baptism. At Marlborough Main SDA Church in Harare, 9 souls gave their life to Christ. The wait was definitely worth it. Unique Zimuto, GNN, Zimbabwe.
Our next story is in Zimbabwe, where the Seventh-day Adventist Church is, get this, building a second university in the country. Now, that is in Chegutu, where there is a sole purpose of serving the country and the world at large. The work has already started, but there is still more work that needs to be done. The church is calling upon any donations that will complete this masterpiece. Have a look.
Education has been of paramount importance to the establishment of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Zimbabwe. Most of the schools were established by the generosity and personal sacrifice of missionaries from afar and within. The Adventist education system is the longest and largest evangelistic event in the Seventh-day Adventist Church worldwide, with 9,489 evangelistic sites, with 111,360 evangelists and over 2 million people attending each day. Adventist education is mission. With this regard, the Seventh-day Adventist Church is building its second university in Zimbabwe. The modern university is located in Chegutu, and its purpose is to serve the country and the world at large. Work has already commenced and is being executed in phases. Today, you and I are the missionaries to pioneer the establishment of this institution. Donate generously towards the Great Heights University and change the future of generations to come. Each person, young and old, can donate at least $2 per month or a portion of monthly, quarterly or annual income towards GHU. Make all donations through your local church and conference in an envelope labeled The Great Heights University. You may also make use of the following details: EcoCash, Zimbabwe East Union Conference, merchant code ZEUC 206215, short code *151*2*2*20621 amount #. Account name Zimbabwe East Union Conference, Bank ZB, Branch Natal. Account numbers 4130539292 Zimbabwean dollars 4130539292 USD Nostro account. The Great Heights University, from here to eternity. For more information, write us on GHU donations at zeuc.adventist.org or contact the following people: Philmon Muchandida on 0772 271-634. Rugare Chidembo on 0772-500-777 or Constance Mutunu on 0775-281-922.
Okay, this is an amazing story, and you know what? It's time to put our money where our mouth is. Because we're often heard saying things like, where are the Adventist schools and secondary tertiary institutions? And how come there aren't any more Adventist tertiary institutions? Well, here is your chance. Moving along to Namibia, where an amazing initiative is, they're giving cell phones away? They're giving cell phones away in Namibia? I need to go to Namibia. What? It's not cell phones? It's cell phones sized? It's radio devices? Well, I mean, that's pretty cool, because in Namibia, I'm hearing that they're giving away cell phone sized radio devices called God-pods, and this is an interesting story. Have a look.
The cell phone-sized radio devices are preloaded with religious and health content, as well as audio scriptures of the Holy Bible in Rukwangari and English. The solar-powered devices also doubles as FM radio receiver. Sabbath-day Adventist Church Northern Namibia Conference President Moses Muyunda hailed the project as a game changer in bridging the information gap between rural and urban areas. Muyunda says the SDA Church's target of moral and empowered society are similar to that of the government.
And so some of the health lessons that actually talk about, substance abuse, that talk about HIV and AIDS, that talk about, family morality, will definitely be able to make a significant contribution to the positive behavior change that the leaders of Namibia actually want to see.
Rundu Urban Councillor Victoria Kauma commissioned the project on behalf of Kavango East Governor and applauded the church for the initiative. She says the SDA Church, through its social responsibility and the Adventist Radio, have been a remarkable socio-economic development partner in the region.
Our government has been working tirelessly to encourage community organizations such as churches, NGOs, the private sector, and individual people to join the government by embarking on projects that contributes to the development of our people.
Adventist World Radio Namibia Director Regan Malumo says Rumanyo and Oshindonga languages will be the next to be compressed into the gadgets in the project's next phase.
And then we are going to help our people, firstly, to have a church in their homes. Secondly, also to ensure that they are part and parcel of the development in the country. So at Adventist World Radio, we are a non-profit organization, but then we exist to serve the community.
The total cost of the project that started about 5 years ago amounted to $320,000. Malumo called on constituency councillors to assist in identifying the beneficiaries to receive the devices. Chris Kupolo, NBC News, Rundu.
Our final story is coming from Madagascar, where the youth teaming along with, get this, animation, have done something pretty special. Have a look.
The youth of Mahajanga Conference was engaged in a recent missionary activity at the waterfront of the village. Several books and leaflets were distributed to the community. A special program was presented to the community with songs, with poems and messages of hope. To bring the community closer to Jesus Christ, the Word of God was presented by the adventurers and the pathfinders, including a young adventurer of 4 years old.
This This week on Chats with Taps, boy, do we have a special guest for you. Now, if you don't know, we are celebrating Global Public Campus Ministries this week. And this week, we have the director with us. So please give a warm welcome to not only a pastor, but a good friend of mine, Pastor Nhlanhla Buthelezi. Yes, welcome to GNN, Pastor.
Thank you so much, man.
Oh, we're hyped here. We're excited to see you.
I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy to be here. You know, whenever you summon, I don't ask why. I just simply pitch up. So I'm happy to be here.
And I appreciate that. Now, just to kind of jump right into it, PCM, Public Campus Ministries. Could you please tell us a little bit about it and your role as the director?
Sure, man. So under Public Campus Ministries, we basically have a plethora of universities where you have got a large membership of Seventh-day Adventist students. The misnomer is that most of the time the students are between the ages of late teens or adolescent, right up to or under 35, but you know that's actually not true. We actually have got students over the age of 35 who may be studying through UNISA or any other accredited varsity institution. So we are effectively working to strengthen them and guide them spiritually in their work with God, and to also basically provide relevant programs to be able to assist them in various disciplines that they have. It could be mentorship. It could be helping or any form of assistance that they require. Each and every single university under the TOC, we are basically there to mentor, we are there to assist, we are there to basically empower and to spread the message of the soon coming of Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's brilliant, and thank you for that. Now, I have a question about it because I'm seeing that you talk about a lot of mentorship and things like that. Does this also include like things where I've heard students like had to write exams on the Sabbath? So talking to the schools, what does this all entail?
Most importantly, I mean, that's a very important point, my brother, that you have in many of these institutions, a lot of the students are still forced to sit for examinations on Sabbath. So we then come in to assist in terms of intervening to be able to ensure that students are still able to observe the Sabbath and have their worship. And of course, in such a scenario, they are then given an alternative date to be able to sit for the examinations. Most of the times, this could be Sunday the following day, or it could be any other day during the week. What I usually say, though, in jest, is that if I'm going to write a letter asking your dean, to allow you to not sit for examination on Sabbath, when they do finally, listen, kindly, please don't fail the exam, please. Please go in there and ace it and get a distinction.
No, that's brilliant. I'm hoping that they're passing with flying colors. And looking at PCM Day, Global PCM Day, what are our churches doing and different people, I guess, doing to get involved?
Yeah, so I mean, at local church, I'm quite excited about this weekend because, this weekend, the emphasis is on PCM, specifically at local church level. So this is now the church raising awareness of the existence of public campus ministries at local church level. And it's important to also understand that a lot of these students, do not just come out of nowhere. These are members who come from some sort of foundation. They have got a local church. So it's important that at that local church, they are met with the sufficient support that they need, so that at structure level or whatever university they may be, they know that they've not been left alone to their own devices. The conference is there not just as a facilitating or coordinating body, but even the local church is there to give assistance. And I should state that there are so many churches, local churches that I know personally, that have done a brilliant job in this regard, to such an extent that some of them actually go as far as sponsorship, financial sponsorship. Of students and some of the activities that need to be run. So PCM is growing. It's growing. It's steady. God has been very faithful. The past 2 years have not been kind because of Corona, but nevertheless, we've done our very best to ensure that we are there for the students.
Oh, amen. And I'm sure this is also a way of ministry not only to the Adventist kids, but also other children who are I'm saying children because I'm old now, but other children who are, within the campus, not necessarily Adventists. Is that actually happening like that as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. So PCM is a platform for ministry. PCM is a platform for evangelism. I am aware of a lot of DASM structures that have actually done quite well when it comes to the evangelistic side of things, in terms of visibility, in terms of functionality. And I've observed that in many of the universities, these DASM structures don't just exist on paper. They're actual, evangelism sites. A lot of them may not conduct tent crusades or your traditional evangelism, but they're doing quite well when it comes to small group ministry. They're doing excellently when it comes to Bible studies. So, I'm just proud of the students, man. They're doing quite well. They're doing quite well for the gospel.
Okay, and just to kind of wrap it up, I don't want to take too much more of your time. If someone wants to get more information on public campus ministries, what would they, or where would they have to go for that?
Yeah, so there are a couple of options. I think the most effective one would be 072-144-5764. One more time, that's 072-144-5764. One last time, I promise. 072-144-5764. And that would be my direct number. That would be my direct work number. On WhatsApp, SMS. Send me a message and I'll be able to basically assist in terms of linking you up with relevant leaders in whatever location you may be in. Thank you so much. Keep supporting PCM, and let's do this for the gospel.
There's absolutely no excuse. You even put the number down 3 times if you did not get it. Plus, put it on the screen, so if they didn't get it, my goodness. Well, Pastor Buthelezi, thank you so much. I don't want to take up much more of your time. I know you're busy, especially this weekend with a lot of things to do. So let me love and leave you. Thank you so much for being on Good News.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. God bless.
God bless.
And there you have it, another amazing installment of GNN. Special thanks to Pastor Buthelezi for joining us and talking to us about PCM. Please be sure to go on our website, www.echo.sid.adventist.org, if you want to hear or read more stories, or you can just email us at echo@sid.adventist.org. But until next time, I still don't have anything, I'm being honest. So I'm just going to say bye.